this I'm gonna have to upload later because I started it on Twitch, but I realized that it didn't save any of my clips unless I saved it manually, and it's all a mess. Okay, so here is Turing. Turing is my pet slash child. I love him, and we're looking for his father, aka Hayden, aka the Bae.
I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps the maintenance robot took care of it. You might have misheard. You were busy running away.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems.
See?
At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
Let's do it.
Oh, a lucky break!
What?
It seems my access codes still work.
Yes!
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
You right.
Will do.
Are you sure he was actually kidnapped her?
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
Wait. I'm in love with the nerd?
I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault.
Oh my goodness.
I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually.
Yeah.
I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Bitch, hold up. Wait a minute.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though.
Except in Spain.
I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
You froze, you choked. True, I'm not gonna blame him for anything. I'm also not gonna come for him because if he has the ability to do so, he should have did it.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
And it's kind of sketchy. Who's to say they didn't snatch him up? Oh, I gotta search this up. What's this thing on the ground? Broken tech. Look at it. Look at it. A ROM component in Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Game console, computer, let's see. Memory card. Take that memory card, okay. Busted. He must have dropped it in the skirmish. A little bit of moving on Hayden's feeds. Ted banter. Ted code tips. Augmented eye. What is this? Oh, augmented eye is something that I can't remember. Look at them. A few vintage game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's Mega 16, a Doral, and even a family. Cute, okay. Look at window.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is
Plant. Computer. Look at the computer. Use an item on the computer. Let me look at it first.
That's Hayden's computer.
Yeah, nah, shit, Sherlock.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
You know what?
I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to say. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet? What does Spawn have to do with it?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced...
I'm tired of sitting here
The
talking.
whole better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans, while computers can
Alright,
only
bitch,
think...
I'll do it.
I lack that ability.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly... I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Man, computer not good with computers. Get the fuck.
Hayden was impressed with some of my...
Okay.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction, still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to...
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, hold up. Hold up. I'm not asking you what you say!
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
With like some eggs, sausage, and some cheese, maybe.
The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered.
I like an omelet.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such...
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bell?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
Yes. Wait, located in the what district? Okay.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snapped. Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about.
Sugar, Sledgeberry, bad bitch.
I just need to ask you a few questions. This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Is it? Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday. Shit, whatever, let's get this stuff over with. Cool, cool.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM.
Yes, I'm a Leo. I'm 5'9", 5'10", but my ID says 5'11". I'm a woman.
If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department.
All right, sis.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Enter name. Oh my god, yes! I love it.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yeah, that's my name.
Thank you. I have input your name.
Yep.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and...
I have a vagina.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Meat. Mashallah. Let me stop. I don't even know what that means. I'm omnivorous.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Yes. This is so cute.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available. Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart. In review. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Thank you.
I feel like he's yelling my name.
See, that was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Sure.
Oh, all right. When you are ready to leave, just...
Okay, photos. Picture of Hayden traveling over the world, working. Oh my god, that's what he looked like. I'm probably going to leave. What did I click? What did I click? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Hayden is bald, y'all. He's not the Bae. I played myself. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
Your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
Time. Your Crassula ovata isn't doing. What the heck?
Have you been overwatering it?
Probably.
It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Wait. I have a fear of mold. The plant's named Wilty, and I got it from my friend a couple months ago. Mildew, time to give the landlord another call. You right.
I have in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
Yes!
And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through.
You're right.
I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly
Let me get
weapon.
that. Oh my god.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe?
Like what? Money that I don't have?
I will
From broke
continue
ass
to
writer?
formulate a stratagem.
Good.
Okay. Still, I'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you.
Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat.
I really want dumplings.
We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is up.
To the map. To the map. To the map. To the. Oh, that's my house. Okay.
Well, this looks like the place. Assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the
I'm
truth.
about to get on my belly. Thanks, Boo.
From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully
getting
we can
turned.
find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
Answers. We need answers. Is that the bouncer? Yo, he's gonna like. What the fuck are you looking at plans for?
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM.
Why would I hug him?
Welcome to Stardust.
Hi.
Hold up there. Got ID?
Yes, I have ID.
All right. Looks good to me.
Thanks, dude.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thanks, Boo.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
No. This is my first time, but I don't think it'll be my last. You're right, because I love clubbing.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting.
Yes.
I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system.
I like it.
Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal.
You're right.
Anyway, where do you think we should start?
I'm digging this. Let's check by the bar. Let's check the bar. Get a little saucy, you know what I'm saying? And the bartender.
Good
has a
idea.
gun showing.
Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Okay, got facial stuff on there, and I'm here for it. Hi. Yeah, I posted with the face on the RP posters. I love it. Hi, sir. A cookie man holds down the bar. He seems friendly enough given his size, and he looks phenomenal. Can we touch him? Ooh! I'm talking.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me about the boy named Tomcat?
What are you having?
Blue fairy.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's...
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Yes, 1 part each of mango, strawberry, and coconut liquors with 1 part energy drink. Yes.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
right, you got it. Coming right up. Now, what is it you need to know? Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid. I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that.
You're the owner.
So, what do you want to know?
Not to be rude, but don't places like this come and go in a flash? But Stardust is forever. Ooh, cute.
Sure, enough about me. What do you need to know? I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet.
Drugs.
Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
Okay. Thanks for the drink.
Enjoy yourself. And don't be a stranger.
I won't. Wait, can you give me his number? Can I, like, boogie, oogie, oogie? Will it let me dance with them real quick? You work your way into the crowd and show off some of your best. Yes. Let me talk to you.
Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped.
Wait.
So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to kitty cruising. And no, that wasn't an invitation to flirt.
I can't even see your face, honey.
Me either. I don't do genotypicals. So look for them out.
Sorry, did you say Gino?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now
Not
then,
a
I'm not
furry.
here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
Oh my god, I'm crazy.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just move it.
She's so damn rude. Can we slap her?
Hi there. I heard you were looking for me.
Hey.
Yours truly, doll. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly. I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
No.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure? Hayden's missing. Well, it's one way to sour my night. I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation.
She's your mom.
Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
that woman?
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
Oh, I can rid of
I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his...
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, ooh, that might... It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence. I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them. He would just get fired. Maybe even sued. I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
Nah, big corporations basically are. What was Hayden working on? My computer, blah, blah, blah.
Mostly that little bite. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turing is all I knew about. Ooh, it's a powerful OS, and it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is. It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits, and it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Y'all talking about all of it? No.
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs, within range, and they share all files the user hasn't tagged as private. It's handy in dense population areas like NeoXF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first. I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished.
Hey, you got a brother?
If Parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find. The data cache would be the best place. Good luck. Turing, you keep out of trouble.
Girl, get the hell away from me. Let me go dance real quick. Ow.
We really should stay focused on...
Okay, she said. No! I was sipping on that dessert. Bye. Never mind. I guess I'll go back. That's my house. Yeah.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location. I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently... If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence.
Hold up. Oh. Hi. Collection of evidence.
Only authorized Neo SFPD personnel may enter.
Hi.
What you doing?
I'm playing read-only memories.
I am required by law to inform you that I am set at level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized
Level 2
entry
guard
will be
mode.
met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate.
Non-lethal force. Read-only memories. It's about your character, because you kind of like customize them as far as like their name, their gender, and stuff goes. And your friend Hayden goes missing, and
I
the little robot
apologize,
shows up
but
in
I
your
must
house
ask you to move along.
to like help you figure out what happened to him.
Read only memories?
Loitering
Oh,
around
it's
an active
free.
investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am
And it's
authorized
like-
to issue
Ooh,
a
that's sorry,
citation
let me
of a
download
fine
it.
to any persons found to be doing so.
This
Let me
freaking police bot, huh? What you say?
I was like, let me download it real quick.
Right? This police bot like won't let me freaking into Hayden's apartment. I need to get
We
his
should
stuff.
go ahead and get moving. Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is
We was
already
kidnapped
growing
last
out of
night.
our
How
control.
the police know all? It's fishy.
I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move fast. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
I was crying so
Hold
hard.
on, because it won't let me freaking. Hold on. Let me save this real quick so we can kiki about this, and let me stop broadcasting.
Oh damn.
Because you were about to go in.
I'm so messy.
Okay. So what were you saying?